Well, scared little boy.
Mm-hmm.
Eh.
Oh my god. Whoever made that noise needs to. Oh,
That was
not.
me.
Oh, Grimmeth, why? Why,
I,
Grimmeth?
I love like whenever I reveal it's me, Inferno like stops talking, like oh fuck.
Just, I
Great.
don't know.
Great.
I don't know what to say to all this.
It's like it's
It's all
been years,
happening so
yet
fast.
it's been years, and yet I never think it's you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy you think so highly of me.
So while we're getting that up and going, I can. Does anyone have any questions? Does anyone need a brief recap? Because we did leave in kind of an action-packed moment.
Well, let's see here. Last session, all of our characters regathered, reconvened at the Sunset Tower, said hello to each other, and spoke with Lady Celine, who is always ever so knowledgeable and
Mm-hmm.
guiding. And she said, "Don't panic. There's no cause for alarm or anything, but on like the outskirts of the Alanacy Forest, like right into Colhaven, there's a village, and there's like some illness there, but I'm sure it's okay. That being said, why don't the champions, including the region of Colhaven, why don't you all go there and investigate it? Because you're all trained to deal with illnesses, and you'll be escorting my doctor friend here." And so we're like, yeah, well, I mean, it beats like sitting in trees or whatever, or like teaching young people. Let's go. And so we all went underground because that's fun, and trekked down into Colhaven. And along the way, let's see here, Inferno, Pearson
Mm-hmm.
Cullimore, and Kriana's character had a heart-to-heart chat about
We
some
did.
things, and Finian revealed her true name, as well as some other personal character motivations. There was some encouragement for Keen and Jarek to kiss and make up. That didn't happen.
Nope.
And we arrived in Cullhaven at our village of, I didn't write down the name, and Grimace memory actually can't recall it right now, but I'm sure it was important. Shales Meadow or some shit.
It was hang on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Shale's meta.
Yes.
Holy fuck, good job, me. And
Yeah.
so it's like coated with fog there, but it's like an uncanny fog. It's fog, but it doesn't really have the tangible, like tactile properties of fog. We're like, yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, it's not even magical, so we're great. And we orient ourselves towards the village, and we walk there, and it's a complete ghost town. Ooh, spooky. There's no one out in the fields, no one's working. We knock on the door of an old woman, we accost her, and she tells us to go the fuck away in her most kind manner possible, and she's hacking and dying. But that's her problem, because old people suck. We head towards the miniature, like what is serving for a makeshift hospital in the village, and people are dying, as it turns out, due to this grand mysterious illness, which seems to specifically target humans. Or at least that's the information that's been revealed thus far. Our doctor friend has not had that much time to study this in depth, and consequences of this non-magical thing include severe transformation, which was enough to spook many people, despite the image not really being that spooky in the end. How about that? It's the lighting, tricks of the light.
Yeah.
And so, well, with that in mind, because that was really awesome, we go sit down in a tavern, we talk about things, about what we want to plan to do next. We execute various plans for how Cole and Keen will do one thing, and then Finn and Pearson will do another. And Jarek's like, well, I'm just going to fucking go talk to the mayor, because I'm the goddamn lord of Colhaven, and fuck him. And the doctor guy was like, yeah, I'd love to come along. Jarek goes there. He briefly investigates. It's all spooky and quiet. No one shows up to the door. It's unlocked. He sends a Wraith in to scout around for him, being intelligent. The Wraith pretty much instantaneously discorporates. Jarek says, okay, I'm going to go get the others. Half the others were already with Jarek, like hiding behind like a corner of a house.
Pretending to be boulders.
Yes, or like bushes or whatever. They go get the others. We all gather in and charge in, and we find, I don't know. I asked the GM what the fuck that was. The GM was like, you have no idea the fuck that was. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is then. Like some worm things hanging from like walls and some other sorts of like poisonous things on the ground and shit. Anyway, we killed most of them in the room on the first floor. There's one that escaped. There might be other terrors in the house, and we were left pretty much with like, all right, we're not gonna fucking stop for shit. No quick rest. Fucking go up the goddamn stairs. Fucking go get them, sucker. And that's your recap.
Yay! Well done. Impressive. That's actually very impressive. Far more in depth than I was going to do. I was going to be like, so there's a sickness, and you're fighting stuff.
I have a tendency to do recaps both as a player and as a game master.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, with that said,
and you did recount out of session that roll that you made, right?
No, that has nothing to do with anything that happened in game.
I know. I'm just making sure you remember that. So, that was out of character.
Okay. God, did you forget that by chance?
I most certainly did not. We're good.
Okay.
I don't know. It's been 2 weeks. I'm
Because
sorry,
if he said he had, I would have fucking flown to Hawaii and fucking chopped your dick off.
Wow. Wow. Let's just chill out there, Lorena Bobbitt.
Wow.
Let's just calm down there, Lorena Bobbitt. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Bird.
No, there's no need to apologize. Everything is okay. God didn't forget.
I love how Burn would have been punished if I forgot.
That was just going to be the start.
Yeah, I'm just starting with you. All right. So you guys are not quick resting, so there's no recharge, no recovery spent. I am going to give you guys... Actually, yeah, for now, we're going to kind of be in a pseudo-combat stance, which is I'm going to let you guys keep your initiative for now, and then if you run into something that is not that worm... If you run into that worm, obviously you'll just have the same initiatives. If you run into anything else as you pound through the house, I'll just kind of throw them into the initiative order.
Pounds
Okay.
through the house, oh my.
Until we actually end whatever combat is, because as it stands, I believe you are all still raring to continue this fight.
Yes, if I remember correctly, Pearson and at least Keen, and I'm sure other characters, but I don't want to speak for them, are running upstairs to try to catch up with this thing that was trying to crawl through the cracks and escape.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. For the moment, like I said, we're going to be in pseudo combat, which means I'm going to let you guys go ahead and kind of act narratively for the time being, and I will let you know when we need to change that.
Okay.
So you can go ahead and start moving your characters, and et cetera, et cetera.
Oh, you want us to move our tokens?
Mm-hmm. If you would, please. And the doctor's going to be staying kind of behind you guys.
Good. That way the body snatchers can get them.
Upstairs we go.
Okay, when you guys get all up there, actually, let me just grab you and I'll carry you over to
Please,
the floor.
GM, carry me.
That's right. Spirit me away, O Lord.
Oh, jeez.
Be my personal god chauffeur.
Gosh.
You know
I
you
swear to
love it.
God, if I see footsteps in the goddamn sand, I'm not
God,
saying it's you. I'm doing all the walking here.
I'm leaving this place.
Everybody's upside down. Oh, jeez.
Keep going.
I know
I
they
seem
do.
to have overlooked something here.
Okay.
Or
I'm good.
did I? You guys, the only thing you do notice, other than you're running down a long hallway, the fog does seem thicker up here than it did down there.
Jericho's like, I'm pretty sure that's not normal. Like looks over like the Dr. Scholar guy. Doesn't this thing like collect at the bottom and then rise to the top?
The doctor goes, I think so. I'm not used to
I knew it
physical
was the
exertion.
fog. I knew it was the fog.
Right, yes, I know you looking like a zombie is making this really fucking tiring for you. Like your stiff body with his like -5 the dexterity skill checks. It's like hurt.
The doctor's actually having trouble keeping up with Jarek.
Do we see any signs of this creature yet?
No, you see nothing in this hall.
Pearson's gonna kick open this door.
Okay.
The door's made out of adamantine. Your door, your leg breaks.
Ah, my foot.
Jared, carry me.
Wait a sec.
Like,
Listen, with all due respect, out of all the people I'd ask carry me, Jarek would be the last.
I mean,
Cole
it is
would
my
be the
weakest-
first.
Cole's
Because
just
Cole
like, you got this,
can.
Derek. You got this.
Jared's like, yeah,
On it.
like firearm carry you like 1 foot at a time.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I move this now? Can't move this. Not letting me move. Okay, hang on. Momentary difficulties. There we go.
The most profound professionalism. Oh, hello.
Whoa, hey!
So Pearson kicks open the door
Hi.
and surprises.
Yeah, although I'm not that surprised.
no,
because
I'm not
God
referring to you.
dropped a pretty major hint. Yeah, if you find that thing, we'll resume. And if you happen to find something else, oh yeah, you know.
I will say that's a fairly good thing to assume that if you're charging forward in a dungeon, you might run into more things. I was actually referring to. They seem rather surprised.
Oh, wow. All right.
Good.
They're like sitting there playing cards.
You basically kick open the door, and heads just kind of swivel.
Hi.
So
We're here
here's
to
what
fuck
I'm
you
actually
up.
going to do, because you kind of did the opposite of what I was expecting and literally charged in there. I'm going to let them roll an initiative, but at a disadvantage. I'm going to actually take away from their initiative
Sure.
because Pearson be kicking down the door.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I mean, there's times for subtlety and judging things, and then there's times where we need to catch this thing before it escapes.
We just like sit in front of the door and like make a plan. Okay, guys, how are we gonna do this?
Yeah, see? No,
So,
time is of the essence.
oh god, all right. Okay.
It's time to go.
Okay. All right. So let me readjust things here.
How did I end up ahead of Inferno in the turn?
Because
Because
Inferno
I
had
held,
defeated-
I held my action.
Yeah.
All right. I was like, damn, 24 beats 32. What the fuck?
I was waiting till after the Claw Demons attacked for some reason. I can't remember, but I'm sure the reason was amazing.
Yeah, I'm sure you knew what you were doing 2 weeks ago.
So I guess effectively my initiative isn't really 32, it's 24 as well?
Like 23.9, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can do that. Let's see here.
I can change it myself, it's fine.
Oh, okay.
23.9.
There we go. All right. Descending order. There we go. Okay. So we are going to enter in combat again. Now, the advantage of... I'll let you guys know. Obviously, you didn't take a quick kill, but you also get to keep your escalation die.
Wait, who are these Claw Demons? Why do they get it? Those are monsters from the last fight. Didn't we murder all of them?
You did murder the ones in that room, yes.
Looks like there's new ones in the room that you just opened the door to.
But they get the initiative of the ones that
No, that was a
died?
new roll.
No,
Oh, that
a new
was-
roll.
Yeah,
The-
Display made a new roll and it ended up being the 24.
Exactly.
The original Claw monsters actually had an initiative of 30.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, so, let's see. We'll go ahead and just start everyone where they are. Keen. Here you go.
Oh, it's my turn.
And remember, we are at an escalation of 3 because you guys carried the momentum, so I'm not reducing that. So,
Well, shit. I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm going to try to attack. Wait, are any of the ones of these worms the ones that we saw before?
no, none of them look damaged. I'll put it that way.
None of them look damaged. Okay.
And the one that you chased looked incredibly damaged.
All right, then I will try and shoot this one.
Okay.
My bow. Range for this will be 17 because this is the first time I am hitting it. So, pretty sure that does not hit.
What is the
First,
26 versus AC?
yeah.
Does hit. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. 38 damage.
You don't think a 26 hits? Good lord.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the 11 and I'm going,
I'm like,
I just-
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
We are fucked.
yeah.
Right.
And that is going to be my turn.
Okay.
Give me a sec while I throw in a couple. There we go. And you said 38 damage?
Yes.
Okay. So. Oh, why did I close? I closed the calculator like 2 minutes ago. Going, I'm done with this.
I'm so glad that my keyboard actually has a calculator hotkey. I just like punch it and a calculator pops up.
Oh, that's actually rather
I'm
nice.
jealous. I'm
know.
really jealous.
Okay. Okay. So it is now Jarek's turn.
All right, if we're gonna fucking keep the escalation die, I'm gonna move action into here. It's been some time since I've done this.
Good.
Go ahead and say close beam. We see the range for that. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That okay. I'm going to cast Circle of Death.
Oh God.
I remember this.
It
I
has
remember
a-
it too well.
Yes, I have also remembered dying. Well, not dying, just falling unconscious in the middle of this. But if we're going to keep the escalation die, I might as well try and keep the speed up. I will make
Capitalize it.
individual attack rolls. This is just the overall effect to show how much damage this is going to be against various people if this thing hits. We'll start off with enemies first, and then we'll go to allies. We'll target the worm to my left first. 25 versus physical defense.
I am pretty sure that is a hit.
Okay, 67 points of negative energy damage. We'll target the worm to my southeast next.
Okay.
That's a 23
That's
versus physical
A
defense.
hit.
All right, we'll target the final worm, the worm to my southwest. That's a 32 versus physical
Oh,
defense.
God.
Obviously a hit. Yeah.
We'll target the clawed demon that's due south of me.
Okay.
20 versus that might just be a miss.
Claw Demon.
Due south.
That is.
Oh my God. You got a 20 on a roll of it too? I'm fucked. I'm so getting hit. That's fine. It's only 8 damage.
Oh, okay. That is a hit, actually.
All right. Let me go ahead and do the other claw demon that Burns so generously pointed to. That is a 33 versus physical defense. And then one of the two sick people, we'll say this one at the bottom. That is a 27 versus physical defense.
Hit.
Okay, and then the final sick person is a 30 versus physical defense. So
That's
all
a
of the
hit.
enemies will take 67 points of negative energy damage.
All right. Let me adjust things real quick, and then I will show you.
And then now for my allies, this will be against Cole. That'll be a 29 versus Cole's physical defense.
That is.
This will be against Pearson. That'll be
Yeah.
a 32 versus physical defense. This'll be-
Yeah, you cleared it by 13 there, superstar.
And I've credited him for 16 points of negative energy.
Of course
know,
you crit me.
It's fitting
Of course.
somehow, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fitting that the crit lands on Kane.
Does
shit.
this make the doctor?
Oh, the doctor's out.
He
Okay.
is too far away.
Jesus.
So yes, Jarek, he's Lord Regent. He's so arrogant to a fault. Like if I go down, I mean, even in the rare chance I do, they'll pick me back up. They've done it before. Jarek runs in, close beam. No,
Oh my God, you're
And
more
then
reckless
shout-
than I am.
I invoke the Crimson Wind of Shadowhold as he's charging. Because he's been waiting to do this shit for months.
Oh,
bureaucracy
Crimson
and
Wind.
legislation is pissed him off, and just run to the room like this crimson aura just spreads forth in a maelstrom of death all the way across the room.
Oh my God, I just imagine 2.5 months ago, Jarek's surrounded by these fucking bureaucrats. They're all nattering him over something, and he's like, I invoke. And they're like, what, Lord Regent? He's like, the
Yes, and
the
then
reception, we need snacks.
as a quick action, I'm going to activate my spectral armor to move into the ghost realm and gain resist damage 12 plus except versus force damage.
Oh wow.
I end my turn.
Sweet. Looks like
Alright.
soup's on the menu, boys.
If I remember correctly, that means that they have to roll a natural 12 to even hit
Yes. No. If they fail or they roll like 11 or below and still hit me, I only take half damage.
you. Got it. Okay.
That's what the resist damage mechanic means.
Nice. Okay. All right. So, to let you guys know the effects, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, and this guy are all staggered.
Oh boy.
This
Looks
guy
like-
and this guy are not.
That's okay.
Which just goes to show that 67 points of damage didn't stagger those guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, slow down, Grimmett.
I know, Inferno. It's hard to calculate.
Are you telling me since you hit them with 67 points of damage and they're not staggered,
Yes.
67 points of damage
Which
does not
means
stagger
they
them?
have like over twice that many hit points.
Hold on, stop talking. I'm still trying to think about this.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay.
So, it's the Claw Demon's turn. They just got kicked in the teeth by Jarek, so they are going to attack the most damaging thing they have ever seen.
in their short,
In their
stupid lives.
Wow. So they are going to both attack Jarek Virmal, or at least attempt to. He's a bit wispy.
Yeah, I can't blame them. I would do the same.
All right, so they are going to be tearing at. Oh, hang on, gotta think here. Yeah, they're going to be tearing at Jarek with their claws.
Okay.
The claw.
Nothing
One
can
second.
stop the claw.
This is the first one. It fails miserably.
It turns out that a 1 does not hit my armor class.
Second one is a 31.
Okay, that hits and deals full damage.
Okay, that is going to be 28 points of damage.
All right.
Plus, even though while you're in spectral form, this is going to be halved, but if you take poison damage or ongoing damage, you'll be it'll be an extra 15 points because the claws are actually ripping off parts of your clothes to expose skin.
Okay, so if I take ongoing or poison damage in the future, I take an extra 15.
Correct, each turn, and then of course half whatever that is while in spectral form.
Okay, got it.
All right. So that is their turn, and it is Pearson's turn.
Okay, trying to move here. I'm gonna use Fist of the Street King. No, wait, sorry, no, Murderer's Taunt on, we'll say, this Claw Demon right here.
Okay.
And if I hit, one ally can pop free of one ally engaged with the target can pop free of it. So that
Okay.
obviously will be Jarek, I'm declaring.
I'll just be engaged with one guy then. Good.
Yep. So let's just figure out my to hit here in a moment. Sorry, it's been a while. Plus 12, it's staggered, so plus 2 to hit. I think that's all it is. Yeah.
I am engaged with it.
Yeah. So
Oh,
sneak attack.
yeah. Well, that's sneak attack damage, but I don't think that gives any bonus to hit.
No.
No, it doesn't. But
Alright.
my crit range, that's what I have to keep in mind. I have a plus 4 to my crit range. So plus 12, plus 2. So I get a 20. Does a 20 hit?
To the Claw Demon. Give me 1 second. No, it does not.
Did you add the exclamation?
Oh, no, I
Sorry.
didn't. 23. I knew I was
That is
forgetting
a
something. Oh, good.
That is a hit, sir.
Good.
Alright.
So, yeah, Jarek can pop free whenever he likes, and I will roll some damages. So that will be 64? No. 66.
Oh, 6.
Yeah, because it's a jab attack. So roll 66 plus my sneak attack, which is 3d8.
Mhm.
Yeah. Plus 3d8 plus double my strength modifier, so plus 8. I do 41 points of damage to it.
Happy birthday to the growl.
Yep.
All right, 41 points of damage to this fella.
Mm-hmm.
He's 41 points of death.
Sweet. So if Jarek, if the ability says can pop free of the target, Jarek still has
Yep.
to make a disengagement roll with the one thing he's still connected to, or
Right, on my turn, I'm still engaged with this claw demon, but
Uh-huh.
if that guy had survived, I'd no longer be engaged with him. So
oh,
it was
cool.
it's definitely helpful.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. So that was move and action, and standard action. As a free action, I'm going to be invoking my Ring of Runes. So I believe I roll a D100, right, and see what its
Yep,
effect
it's a
is.
D100. What would you
Okay.
like to apply it to?
Oh, my armor.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Alright.
need it. Oh God,
have
I'm gonna
this
need it.
thing.
Well, shit. Wait a second.
Go ahead.
I already have it.
And I'm just trying to think here. Wait a second. I think actually instead I'm gonna apply it to Jarek's armor because he's still in the shit, and he's squishier than I am. So I want to give a +2.
Okay. My armor normally provides me a +1 bonus, but that'll give me an extra +1 on top of that.
Oh, there you go.
Mhm.
And I rolled a 59.
The bonus also applies to both PD and MD.
Oh, there you go.
All right.
So a +1 to technically
+2.
you still get a +2.
Yeah,
to
I
DnD.
get a +2 to those as well. I don't have anything. Wow, I still have a whopping physical defense of 18. I've never felt so sturdy in my life.
Well,
Woo!
All right.
there we go. That's my turn.
Okay. Let's see here.
I expect to get dropped anyway.
All right. Then it is the worms' turns. 2 of the worms are going to spit acid at Jarek.
Y'all.
Let's see here. So this is going to be versus your physical defense.
Okay.
All right. Okay. The first one. Second one.
The second one misses. The third one does hit and deals half damage.
Correct. So it will be 25 halves. So go ahead and round down for that. So 12
Okay.
until you're out of spectral form.
I'm going. Got it.
And then then it'll be 25. So he misses, and the one close to Pearson is going to actually whip its tail at Pearson's legs.
Okay.
Which is
His tail back and forth.
I was waiting for that. That's it.
25 versus AC. Okay. That is going to be 28 points of damage. He hits you in the knees, and it's quite clear to Pearson that it was attempting to knock you down, but it didn't get a good enough hit to actually topple the oak that is Pearson over. But it's very clear to Pearson that was its intent.
Okay.
All right. That's their turns. Cole, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, I don't particularly like claw demons at the moment. I'm gonna try to take that guy down.
Ooh.
How am I doing? Does 21 versus AC work?
That is going to be a miss.
Oh boy. That thing takes 6 miss damage, and I'm assuming since this is the same combat, I'm not going to be able to throw again,
Correct.
because I
Yeah.
used that last combat. And my turn.
Oh.
All right. And then
Interesting.
it is the sick people's turn. Oh, joy. All right. Let me get an idea here.
Sick people taste like sick, talk like people.
They are going to move up to attack. One's going to be focusing on Wispy Jarek, and the other one's going to be focusing at Pearson.
Come get some.
It is interesting to note that despite their sickly and pale forms, much like the person on the bed, they seem to be moving much faster than their body would suggest.
Okay.
Which means they're moving about the same speed you could. So let's see here. They are just going to be making basic clubbing and slashing. Like they're basically going to be using their fists like clubs. Jarek, this one's going to go for you.
Okay.
That is a 16 versus
That's a
AC. That is a miss.
Wait,
And
I'm a little confused. Did Cole get a chance to go? Did I space
Yeah.
out?
Yep.
No, Cole
Then
didn't.
I
Cole
totally
acted already.
spaced out. I completely spaced out
missed.
then. Okay.
And Pearson, this is clubbing at you a 12. That is
Miss.
a miss. All right. That's their turns. Escalation die goes up to 4. And it is Keen Stormsire's turn.
I do believe it's time to pull this little gem out. Keen will put down his bow, or well, lower it for a bit, and breathe in deeply.
Oh,
And
boy.
use the breath of the blue. Targeting this guy that tried to smack Pearson up.
Okay.
So, let's see. This macro still works. That attack will be at +4. That will be 25 versus physical defense.
Okay, that's a hit.
He takes 30 lightning damage.
This guy
No,
does.
no, that's the wrong dice. It's supposed to be 10d12.
That's a big deal.
That is a big difference there.
Watch
didn't
you roll
take
less
the macro
damage.
from leveling up.
Yep.
Whoops.
Wait. You're still at level 6, right?
Yep. We're still
We're-
level 6.
Yeah, we're at level 6.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just making sure. All right. So 71 damage to him.
Oh, that makes a big difference.
He is staggered.
Yeah, and
That
at
is a
the
big
start,
difference.
Hey guys, he's staggered now.
Thanks for the update, Griffith.
at the start of his turn, 3 nearby allies take 20 damage.
Got it. Thank you, sir.
And that will be it.
Okay. Start of my turn, the spectral armor allows me to spend a recovery to make a hard save to try and keep the effect. That will be a failure, so I will pop out of spectral form with all of my actions, and I better fucking figure out a solution damn fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know that this guy is gonna deal fun times of damage to his allies if he survives. But Jarek isn't a team player, and I have a very pertinent salient question for you, Squee.
Yes, indeed.
Can I make him kneel so I can get some hit points?
Not him, but there is one you feel like you could make kneel, which is
Show me on the doll who I can kneel.
this guy right.
Okay.
Tell.
Well, as a quick action, I need those hit points. Is he on the ceiling or is he like on
No,
the
they are all on the floor. They were completely surprised.
Jarek like swivels like coming out of like spectral form like, you bow to me, Lord Jarek Virmal.
The worm actually digs its face into the ground as it grovels and dies.
Okay. That puts my health up. That's good. Less panicking now. This is great. I love my life. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. I do still, in one sense, I do want to still stay engaged to allow Pearson to get sneak attack damage. On the other hand,
Yeah,
I'm the
don't worry
worst
about
person
me.
to remain engaged.
Yep, don't worry about me.
One of these bastards needs to come up and help me. I'll just teleport them in there.
There we go.
Let me see here. As my, well, I mean, why would I back out now? What's up?
If you really want to, this would
What?
have to be out of character. You can swap me and Keen, or me and you.
Okay, well, that's something that Jarek would consider doing since he's an asshole and doesn't understand openings, but I, as a player, did not want to voluntarily do that deal. But if you're gonna give me the green light for that one, Burn.
No. Green lights all the way. I'm cool.
Okay. And Jarek's gonna like look around the situation, like look back at Keen, think, oh, he's stronger. He can fucking take this. He's goddamn actually fucking necromancer fucking over something this shit up. His entire standard action is not going to be attacking anyone. It's going to be targeting himself and then an ally with a spell, so no one takes any damage. I'm using my once per day to allow a target of the spell to be far away, and Jarek's like, here you go, Keen.
Welcome to my world now.
Well, fuck.
And Jarek's like looks at this like, I did my part.
Exit stage right.
Let's see here. That was my standard action. That was a quick action. Move action is gonna be like, let's make sure that someone can like engage people for me. I'm gonna like step back and allow Cole to intercept. That's the end of my turn. I will take the 25 ongoing that has been assigned to me, and I will make a save against it. That save succeeds.
Nice.
I am staggered at 30 out of 60 hit points. My turn is over.
All right. So it is Claw Demon, singular turn. Claw Demon is going to be a little bit confused and strike at what just appeared in front of him, who used to be a weird, wispy necromancer and is now not.
This is my gift to you, Claudia.
So he's rending at you with his claws. He's basically trying to tear your armor and flesh and stuff. And
Okay.
stuff.
And stuff.
I almost said and junk, but I thought that might be a bit too
Yeah, that would be.
That's
I
two
was.
threats that
I
have
would
been
assume
made
that
on
would be
your
a.
dick.
I would hope that'd be a called shot at the very least.
I believe that's a miss.
Like, I already
Oh,
threatened
yeah.
your dick this section, and now someone else is. Damn.
We got
That
dicks on our mind. This is what happens when it's just a fucking sausage fest in
Yeah, we need
Ardenfell.
Kriana to balance it out.
Yeah.
Are we talking about the person who draws dicks for fun? I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Ironically, she would balance us out.
That is their turns, Pearson. It is your turn.
Good. I don't have metagame knowledge, unfortunately. All Pearson knows is that there's a big. He is staggered now, so he's going to murder him before
And
he.
thankfully,
works
Keen
through.
is engaged with all of those people, so you'll still get the sneak attack.
Will I,
He
GM?
is. Yeah, you definitely will. He's
Perfect.
engaged with 4 things.
So I'm choosing him as my target, and I'm going to be now going up to my punch attacks. And I mean, this setting has changed considerably from his wayward youth. These are not rival gang members; these are horrible monster plague things. But regardless, Pearson's gonna yell "free for all" and start punching. That's the actual name of the attack. I rarely use it because all it does is it gives me either an extra move action as a free action, or I can gain +4 to physical defense. Physical defense is important against these guys. So
I like it.
let's roll to hit. They're staggered, so I'll put that in. So 1d20 plus 12 plus +2 plus it's like 36. I got
Okay,
36.
That's definitely a hit.
And actually, that's a critical, my friend.
That's a critical.
Because
Yeah.
he's staggered, and boom. So, this is going to hurt him so much. 6d8 plus 3d8. And actually, it's not +8, it's +10 because I have my Bracers of Clobbering, which gives me a +2. I gave them the bonus to hit, but I forgot the bonus to damage. So, +10, and times that by 2.
Is
that-
51 damage?
Well, it was only. I think it only multiplied the 10 by 2.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
That's my bad.
So that should be 41 times 2, which is 82.
You want? Yeah, 82.
Okay. Dead. Very, very, very dead.
Good. So now I'll choose. I still have a movement. Now, do I want to take an extra move action as a free action? No. I want the bonus to physical defense. And then I can maneuver around to this side. Good old table.
Bright side, it's dead. Downside, its allies won't get lightened.
That's okay. I mean,
Mhm.
my
No, yeah,
character
you're right.
didn't know that. So he saw him crackling, and he's like, whatever. Boosh.
And
hit
you
him with
used
his-
to mention that at the beginning, so it's no
Mhm.
surprise. Yeah. So he falls to the floor, and as he falls to the floor, his body starts spasming and throwing up a green, sickly bile.
Okay. Sexy.
Gross.
Sexy.
Yeah.
Okay,
too much to
it
drink
is
before
the
you die.
worm's turns.
You know that damage killed him?
Yeah.
Yes,
All
thank
right.
you.
Let's see. This worm is going to try and disengage from Keen.
I was like, fuck that human dragon thing. No, no.
It fails. So it is going to. What is it going to do? It's going to try and whip Keen with its tail.
Sure.
It whips its tail back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
hate
figured that was coming next.
the Plinkett Smiths. I hate them so much.
That's a miss.
Yeah, that's a miss.
All right, the other one, the one down here, who is going to continue on its original target, I think was Pearson. Either way, it's throwing a spitball Pearson's way.
What the which one's thrown at? Oh, the yellow. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you have the +4 to physical defense now.
Not that it knows.
That's right.
21 versus physical defense.
That is a miss, thanks to my buff, and
All
actually
right.
also thanks to my forms too, because my forms give me a bonus to defense. But nope, that +4 saved my bacon.
Nice. All right. That is
23
their
now.
turn. It is Cole's turn now.
Alright, Spear. I need you to work.
It's like wrestling, like Cole just fucking like launches herself into the room. Shoulder tackles one of them.
Oh, if only. You know what? Cole heard the word free-for-all. I think he's gotta go in.
Yeah, that's right. My brother from a different
Inhales
mother.
deeply of the green my ass, like, yes, just like home.
Dead bodies. These are prime for hitting people. I'll take this worm first. Sorry, Claw Demon still.
Oh, Claw Demon.
This
That is
fantastic. 32 damage.
all right.
It's been so long since you've thrown anyone, Viv.
Take Claw.
You slam it, but good, sir. But
It's
good.
still standing.
It is still standing.
On its
That was an
fins.
even.
How about another Claw Demon? Probably relative, friend. Dead body being hurled at
Loved
you.
one.
Your brother-in-law.
Jeez. All right. You whack it, but good again, and it does not stay on its feet.
Yay!
Cole have none of this standing business.
You will kneel.
I was
cock
say, like,
back.
you shall not stand in my presence. I am Cole.
And Cole, with a very relieved sigh that he's back in action, will end his turn.
Finally, no fucking council meetings. Christ.
Brings a tear to Cole's eye.
And then suddenly, out from the door.
All right. So there's only one sick person left. He is going to.
Sweet, we're rescuing the town, guys.
Yeah.
He is
Is
going
the only
to.
one left? Jeez.
He's gonna keep pounding on. As far as he knows, it's the same person. It just looks different now.
Go
So
for
he's an
it.
idiot.
No one said they're intelligent. 21 versus AC.
No, that's a miss.
Oh, good for it. Oh, hang on a second.
You know we're the heroes, right, Squee? You want us to win? Oh, that's just fucking hunky-dory.
I love
The delivery was amazing.
Well, good for it.
I may have forgot to do this last time, but that's fine. I don't think I did actually. So it is an even miss, which means this thing is clubbing so wildly that even though it misses, it is going to do 4d6 damage to you and itself.
To
Oh,
me.
good. Stagger yourself, you stupid bastard.
Basically, it's
Fantastic.
flailing so frantically that it is literally breaking its own bones against you.
All right.
Armor class can't save you against that.
Oh, D6.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna roll it for both, unless you actually, if you want to, well,
No,
I'll give you
it's
the-
his attack.
One-
I
both?
want you to roll it so I know what to minus.
Okay, got it. Sorry. So, 18.
Oof, that's a good roll.
Now, an
Oh,
important
right.
question for Pearson: does it stagger itself? with
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Oh,
I will
hope
let
it
you know.
does.
All right.
Oh, I hope so.
Not quite.
It's
Damn.
okay.
What's even the point of living?
I know. This is bullshit.
Wait. I'm sorry. Yes, it does. I'm mad.
Yay, us
I'm
complaining made it
mad.
happen.
I basically took what it is and times it by 2, and I'm like, well, that's below the total, so no. Wait.
the opposite of that.
Hey guys, it's staggered now.
Sweet.
I don't know how I got twice as much as HP, but there you go.
It's staggered.
Magic.
Good.
No, I said I just times by to see what it originally would have been. Staggered is half
Yeah,
its
yeah,
HP.
yeah.
So it literally staggered itself.
Good.
Escalation goes up to 5,
Murder time, fun time.
and it is Keen's turn.
Let's see if my breath recharges. It does! I am going to do a deep breath right in this sick person's face. So, I will do the same exact attack. Boom!
This is less effective when we're acknowledging that these are sick, poor, sick individuals. This person with a terminal disease, go fuck yourself.
Lightning breath. Oh.
Your stage 4 renal cancer.
All right. So,
Unfortunately,
18 versus physical
18
defense?
is not enough.
not enough. So then it takes half of that, which is 46.
Ooh, nice.
40, what? 71 divided by 2, right?
36.
Whoops, 36.
I'm like, gee, what?
Carried one pretty hard there.
You know what? I might have even rolled with it. Because I don't math good. Let's see here. So,
And
okay.
none of his allies take any damage at the start of his turn.
All right. You were close.
And that's my turn.
All right. Sweet. All right. Then it is Jarek's turn.
Jarek like looks over at like the doctor. No, he's fine. He hasn't been mobbed yet. I'm gonna take a move action to like come in here and like closer to the fray. Either of these worms staggered? I mean, like not shit. Let me rephrase that. Are they at 20 hit points or below?
No, they are not.
Okay. Well, as a standard action then. Because I don't want to pick on this guy because I want to let Pearson have his moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'm instead going to allow these beautiful, wonderful worms to swap places. 44 damage as they fucking transpose themselves.
Oh boy.
Well,
Hi, worms.
so like I like do that and then neither of them come back and I'm like, I wanted to eat one of you, right? Jarek spends a quick action going, fuck. That ends my turn.
All right. There
So
are
now
no
it's
claw.
Pearson's turn.
Yeah, there are no claw demons left, so it's Pearson's turn.
So I'm going to show this poor terminally ill an individual the last thing he shall see, which is the Stonebridge Shuffle. And I was wondering, though, Squee, if we can take a little bit of artistic liberty, and instead of being him punching and kicking, he grabs the chair nearby and tries to beat him to death with it. That's also, by the way, spoiler alert, also a move of the Stonebridge Shuffle. Little known move, but it's definitely one of those.
This is the final, like your final form thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm definitely allowing
So
that.
26 versus
Is a hit.
AC? Okay, and now I get to roll all these dice.
As you pound
6d10
it with a
plus
chair.
3d6 plus 10.
Pearson really is treating this like a free-for-all.
It's more fun at an actual table.
49 points of damage.
All right. You finish it off.
So, how does the Stonebridge Shuffle look here in this case? As Pearson Cullimore
He slides to the back. He grabs a chair and does a delightful pirouette right into this thing's face, shoulders, chest, legs. It's everything. So, actually, it's interesting. I called the Stonebridge Shuffle because that's just slang for getting the shit beat out of you.
Okay.
Like, let's, old Johnny Boy's down by the docks. Let's show him the old Stonebridge Shuffle type of thing.
Okay.
So it's not an actual dance move at all. It's street slang.
Okay. So it is the worms' turns. I know they're dead, but hang on, bear with me for a second. Because as you do that on the worm's turn, the door swings open. Oh God, why is it trying to move everything? Don't move everything.
Oh God.
All right, hang on.
So I'm going to transport into the next dimension.
All right.
That's slang for death.
Oh shit.
So the door swings open, and a very a somewhat damaged worm that looks a bit familiar. Give me a second.
Does he pull Three Stooges?
He opens the door, takes a quick action to look around,
Hello.
and takes a movement action to go.
There it is! After it!
Oh my god! I just love that the worm's turn actually came right after Pearson killed the last thing in the room.
Yep. We're very efficient at murder.
So it basically opens the door, goes, and then runs again.
My friends and comrades who are sick.
Cole yells down, Marker!
Hey, sweet, can I use a
determination
recovery?
in his voice.
You can on your turn, sure.
I think that was a double move.
Yeah, it was. It was a
Okay.
double move.
Oh,
All right,
it's still
so
with turn. Gotcha.
we are technically escalation die of 6 now.
Minor action to just point at you.
You have been challenged.
All right.
So is it my turn?
Yes, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to go to about here-ish.
That would be a double move. Just so you know, it takes a standard action to do recovery.
Yeah, that's right. So I'll just go to about here.
Okay.
30. And then I will take out what looks like a small pouch and start eating from it. And I will
Okay.
recover.
All right. It is Jarek's turn.
All right. Jarek is going to do a little bit of hobbling over here. As a standard action, he will rally as he puts his brain back together. Like, of course, nothing could stand in the way of the powerful necromancer / Lord Regent of Cullhaven / next Lich King for very long. These were just minor cuts and bruises, and his iron intellect will, like, impose its will upon the rest of his body and sever the pain. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Okay, there are no claw demons, so it is Pearson's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna also do a double move. Would it be fair to say that shards of perhaps wooden legs of the chair remain in my hands?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, then I'm going to keep those in my hands. You never know, and move here, and then move through the doorway. So then that's 10, and then another 20 to try to catch up with this thing.
Oh, this is terrifying.
Oh,
Both
so
Inferno-
close.
Both Inferno and Squee are showing as the exact same colors on my map to him. Like, good lord. They're both red.
Dun-dun.
Oh,
All right.
I would change it, but red's my favorite color.
Okay, so the worm, scared or maybe thrilled, we don't know. We can make guesses.
If it's thrilled, it can turn around. I'll show it a great time.
Is fleeing or simply tactically, I don't know, it's fleeing. It flees and bursts through this door. Give me 1 second. Da-da-da-da. And when you see more baddies
Okay.
through the door, which turn at the sound. All right. It is Cole's turn now.
Thank God for my range. Worm!
It is indeed a worm, sir.
Jared takes a free action to think to himself, wow, Cole must have really been bored.
As he freaking sprints towards it and freaking like a Roman javelin thrower, perfect form, does a 23 to AC.
That is a hit.
31 points of damage.
All right, to the worm.
2 damage worm.
Oh yeah, the hurt worm. Good.
31 points of damage. All right. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It was already staggered. Now it looks almost dead. It does not look good.
That would be it for Cole.
Kneel, kneel. Kneel, 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 kneel.
Meow meow. That reminds me of like the cat Christmas videos. Meow meow meow. Meow meow meow.
All right.
Jingle cats, but it's more like Neely Jarek.
Kneel, 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 kneel. Kneel, 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 kneel.
All right,
No, no,
so
no.
that is the sick person's turn. He does a double movement. Escalation is not going to go up this time. It's not going to go down either. It's just not going to go up because momentum is kind of, I would say, shifted a little bit, but not enough to I'm going to make you guys go down. All
I
right.
hope not. Yeah.
Keen, it is your turn, sir.
I want to go down.
All right. I will go to about here. Yeah, out there. Boop. See more bad guys go. Oh, great. Right. I need to double check this. I do not recharge. All right. I'm going to use a quick action to stow the small bag back into my backpack. Take out my bow and arrow and shoot at this guy.
All right.
Pew pew. So blind bow. First time I'm hitting this guy. Oop. It's 5. That'll be a 27 versus AC.
That is a hit.
36 damage.
Okay. Okay.
That is my turn.
All right.
Jarek will cast a disparaging look back at the doctor, who I remember I owned the token, so I can like move him. So like he just peeks in the room, and Jarek's like, "Keep up, doctor. If you die, I'm raising you myself."
He actually looks around the room and goes, "Good Lord."
Right. That's one move action to take me to here, and another move action like will take me around to there. That'll be. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as you turn the corner, you see the doctor trying to like tiptoe around all the corpses.
Sure, I understand. That's a double move for me. I don't have a quick action that I want to spend doing anything. That ends my turn, God.
All right, claw demons. Look like demons. Act like claws. All right.
That doesn't make any
How does a
fucking
claw
sense.
act? Like, what kind of like deception skill check does it have?
I'll give you the claws.
Perform oratory.
They just charge. All right, Pearson, it's your turn.
32, eh? So I can't get with them and act, which means they probably can't do the same either. So, me taking my crossbow from my back, that would be move equivalent? Standard action? What's the deal here?
Crossbow off your back would be a quick action.
Oh, even better. Take the old ye oldie crossbow off my back, and my standard action. Can I still see this wounded guy?
Yeah. I will say that you can still see him. Yes.
Great. I'm gonna try to shoot him with a regular standard barb bolt, not a poisoned one.
Okay.
Why not? Let's try to finish this guy off because he's staggered, so I'm gonna get a bonus to hit. Also, he's been trying to run while his buddies want to come towards us. So one of these things is not like the other. All right.
I think he's had enough.
Yeah, well, he's going to have a whole lot worse. So range is only a +8, but I have +2 because he's staggered, and +5 because of escalation.
Mm-hmm.
Natural 20!
Why don't you tell me how amazing this fucking looks, Pearson?
All right. Okay. Pearson, in a little sweep, he'll pull his crossbow underneath his arm, kneel on one hand, and shoot in between this sick individual's legs. The bolt sliding through, hitting the thing right in its spine, probably causing it to push back a few feet as it writhes painfully for a few seconds before it finally expires.
Now, because I got called for pointing out the obvious with things being staggered and not, I will say that you did say that Pearson kneeled on his hand, which is amazing.
Yes.
Like, that's fucking amazing.
No, he kneeled with his legs.
I know, like kneeling on a hand while shooting the...
Oh my god, boom.
Oh, actually, I shouldn't do that. Could you tell me how dead?
Oh, yeah,
Did not
gladly.
actually roll for damage.
Gladly.
You
Gladly?
might roll all ones. I don't know.
Grudley.
And then times that by 2, I guess it's possible.
Yeah.
Let's just double check. It's 66 plus 4. 66 plus 4. And I'll just time. I do 46 points of damage to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Super dead.
Super dead.
Nice.
And then for my movement action, actually, I'm going to move to here. I love this crossbow. You know one nice thing that I love about this crossbow? Its stock is really, really sturdy, so I can beat a man to death with, or in this case, a demon to death with it as well.
We seem to fight a lot of demons in our line
Yep.
of work.
Yep.
You guys aren't even sure these are demons yet.
Well, I mean, the odds are that, you
Yes.
know, well, as soon as the rifts opened and demons came out, Bill O'Reilly said I couldn't explain that, so I just assumed that everything was
Dead.
Okay. Is that your turn, person?